I think we're live. Chat, are we live? Surely we're live. YouTube says we're live. You guys hear me? Yep, okay. Hold on. Yep, we're live. So, hey everybody. Well, you know, I was not expecting the stream today. I thought, okay, I would have a weekend off. Well, guys, get your beverages out. I just got mine. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. Just, let me just pull up the article right here from Axios. Yeah. Israel strikes Iran. Explosions in Tehran. Sirens in Israel. Wow. This is going to be a long weekend, I think. A long month. I have a feeling that this is not going to be a one-time occurrence. If Real Texan goes on vacation, look what happens. Yeah. This is stream 6. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. This is stream 6. And, yeah. I got my beverage out. I hope you guys heard that. I opened it. This is just great. Great. Guys, before I get into it, I hope you guys like and share the stream. If you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support the channel, the best way is sending super chats via the chat. I'll read through as much chat as possible. But usually super chats are the best way to get your questions answered. Jacob Martin for 2, time to cut ties. Yeah, listen. I don't think Trump is going to support this. The more you look at... Hold on. People are saying, look what Killing Coolidge posted. Oh, God. I'm scared. Kelvin Coolidge project. Let's see. Yeah, so Israel's declared a state of emergency. Yeah, okay. I'm not seeing anything from Kelvin Coolidge project. It's just a video of what's happening, but yeah, it's a real bombing run. It's not like, oh, you know, they did nothing. They bombed the shit out of Tehran. So, yeah. Great. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. So, here's what happened. We were in the middle of discussions with Iran, okay? We were. We were in the middle of discussions, and a couple hours ago, President Trump, he said that they're going to put a lot of resources into making a deal with Iran. Well, Israel just backstabbed Trump big time here. We were getting apparently closer to a deal. Apparently, we were making good progress. Yeah, people were saying otherwise. But it sounds like we were making good progress, and then Israel does this. Listen, I don't see how anyone can support, how anyone can explain this. This is stupid. This is a waste of time, and, oh, Tyrone joined. Tyrone, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. So, yeah, Israel just bombed Iran.
Yeah, no, Israel just basically said that they're ready to go to war with Iran and are prepared for, quote, days of battle.
Oh my gosh, right in the middle of negotiations.
And we now have the official name for what Israel is calling this operation.
What?
Operation Strength of a Lion.
Are you serious?
You are aware of the symbol. You are aware of how symbolic the Lion of Judah is in Israel's mythos, right?
Yeah. Are you serious? That's the name of the operation?
That is the name of the operation, Strength of a Lion.
Yeah. So, we're great. So, they're serious about this. XJ Cherokee Bear for 2. Israel equals, Mike Pence. Real. Yeah, so it's a real operation name. It's not some bullshit thing, and it sounds like Iran's already retaliating, I guess.
Also, Israeli state media is trying to claim the United States was involved when the United States is saying we were not involved.
They're trying to drag. Trump's got to condemn this immediately. He's got to condemn this right now. What's the point? They're literally just going behind our backs now. They're just saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bomb Iran," and they're claiming we got involved. when we're literally saying we didn't? Are you serious? Can you send that? Oh my gosh. So they're trying to drag us into this shit fest.
Yeah.
He's got to condemn this right away. I don't see how anyone can defend what Israel did here. I mean, why? Why? And, Luke just joined, and he left.
And he left. I've actually got to go, too.
All right, we'll see you. See you, Tyrone. Thanks for your insight.
Also, 2 days off, but happy 250th birthday, United States Army. Go Army Hua.
All right.
I will be incredibly annoying on my Twitter timeline on Saturday, by the way.
All right. All right. Caden for 2. Trump crash out incoming. He might. He might. Yeah, okay. So we're getting reports now. Okay, I found the report that Tyrone was talking about. So Fox News is reporting that we had no involvement in this. But now, apparently, Israeli media is claiming we did. They're trying to drag us into this. Trump, if you're someone watching this or somebody involved, condemn this immediately. Stop the crapshoot. This is insane. They're trying to drag us in this shitfest. I mean, if it's true that we weren't involved, which I don't think we were, because listen to what Trump was saying. He was saying, we're trying to make peace with Iran. We're putting all our resources in and taking a deal with them. And yeah. They were working on it. And apparently, again, it was slow, but it seems like every day we were making slightly better progress. And they did this? Why? Why are they trying to drag us into this shitfest? CNN is reporting that Trump is having an emergency cabinet meeting. Yeah. Right guy for 2. Trump, time to coup Netanyahu. I hope they force him out. He is trying to drag us into World War III. Get rid of all funding. Yeah, you have to cut funding. Enough's enough. You can't have a country like this pulling this crap. This is insane. You need to understand that Netanyahu does not want to deal. Oh, I know that. He doesn't. He's batshit crazy. Yeah. We need more firm statements from Trump. Yeah, he has to come out immediately. He's got to say we're not involved. He's got to say no. This is insane. Because apparently we have no involvement here. I'm pro-Israel. I'm not for this. I'm hoping a lot of people realize that, hey, this ain't right. Delay bot for 10. Who knew Israel would start World War III? Well, again, it may not escalate to that point, but Trump's got to be firm about this and say, no, we're not stepping one foot in Iran. No. You really think Netanyahu didn't ask Trump permission? If yes, then Trump is looking weak. Well, they just don't care. We're saying we didn't, and Israel's saying otherwise. Trump could recognize Palestine right now. I don't think he's going to. I kind of wish he would, just for the memes. Not Hamas, obviously, but the one in the West Bank, not Gaza. I forget what they're called. The more moderate ones, the more moderate government. Invite Iran. Oh gosh. So, yeah, I don't know what to say to this, guys. This is insane. We provided intel at the least. I don't know. But apparently President Trump right now is convening a cabinet meeting right now, which is not a surprise. I don't think we're involved with this. Right guy for 5. There's a difference between thinking the country should exist, not just not the current government. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. We need to ditch Israel. Well, again, like, the problem is Netanyahu is just insane. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here. I'm nervous. Yeah, I am a little bit too, but I don't think it's going to escalate. I'm just hoping President Trump says no. Because that's what it comes down. If he just says no, well... Caden for 2, ditch Israel, F Netanyahu. We'll see, but just scary times. Not good. Not good that this is happening right now. Or any point. I don't think we're involved either. Well, apparently we're not. Apparently it's like Fox and everyone else is saying we were not involved with this. But Israel's saying, I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. This is insane. We're getting like 5 different reports right now, and no one knows what's going on for real. Will this erupt in World War III? I don't know. I don't know. I trust Vance and Hegseth are the voice of the reason right now. I'm hoping. Deja Vu stand for 5. Do you know that that ISIS has apologized to Israel and Netanyahu supports an ISIS group against Hamas now? An Israeli official confirmed this. I think I saw something about that. I gotta read more into that. I heard something about that, though. I don't know how real that is, but... yeah, a lot of people on Twitter are saying we better stay the fuck out of this. And we are getting reports that there are explosions at Iran's nuclear facilities. Yeah, so right now, apparently we're hearing reports of explosions at their nuclear facilities. Listen, the funny outcome of all of this is that they just bomb the facilities and nothing happens. And Iran just folds tomorrow, which I'm hoping that's what happens here. You know, that's like best case scenario right now. They just fold immediately. But yeah, so apparently their facilities are getting bombed right now. I'm intrigued how this goes. I don't know. It's insane, but send that California senator to fight in the Middle East. Yeah. Israel must ultimately defend itself. I mean, yeah, I don't want American troops dying for this crap. They may have took out their nukes. We'll see. I mean, if they take out the nukes, I'm gonna laugh. If all this hype was for nothing and we just took out their nuclear capabilities. Oh God, what did Lindsey Graham tweet? Did Graham actually say something? Lindsey Graham. Lady Graham. Yeah, Lindsey Graham said a thing. And he's getting ratio to shit over this. Lindsey Graham said, game on, pray for Israel. Really? I don't know, pray for the world and pray for American troops that might get caught in the crossfire here? Like, why? Why do we have people defending this crap? It's like Randy Fine. Yeah, he is like Randy Fine. Not surprised about Graham. Well, again, like, you could be, like, here's the issue a lot of people are having now. Why would you say this? We have a bunch of American troops in the Middle East right now that could get caught in the crossfires from this. Why are you pushing for this crap? Katie Britt said something similar. Great. Israeli forces say military operation against Iran is expected to last several days. At the end of the operation, there will be no nuclear threat. If they do that and it works, I mean, good on them. But I don't think it's going to work. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll see. Holden Bloodfest. Yeah, that's who this is at this point. That's half the GOP. I gotta pull up that meme. It's perfect opportunity to pull it up. This is going to escalate, isn't it? I don't know. One hand, you have people like Lindsey Graham saying to Trump, oh, we gotta stand with Israel and bomb them. And bomb Iran, I should say. On the other hand, you have people like Vance and Hegseth saying, hold up. This is stupid. Even Rubio. Say we will about Rubio, but he's been less prone to support this crap. What if Russia gets involved? That's X factor. If they don't get involved, Iran's screwed. If Russia doesn't say anything, they're done. We'll see. After Graham tweeted that Trump should withdraw his endorsement for Lindsey Graham for U.S. Senate, I agree. Just say, nah, we're not going to support you, dude. Will bombing nuclear facilities create another Chernobyl crisis? Nah. That was a unique circumstance. I don't think so. This is going to get Palestine recognized. We'll see. I'm just hoping this prevents, like, if... Let's just hope nothing escalates from this. We'll see. Russia is probably too busy in Ukraine. Yeah. That's that's going to be Iran's problem. If Russia's not going to help them, I don't know how they win this. Chances raising for 5. Trump is openly in favor of negotiating with Iran and refused to participate in the strike. I trust him and I have faith he'll put it off the W in the end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But the more I'm thinking about this, I don't think Trump was involved. I mean, guys, just 2 hours ago, Trump was saying, oh, we're putting involved resources in a deal with Iran. And I think, did Witkoff literally say like a day ago that they were going to talk on Saturday? So I don't think he was involved. I don't know. I trusted Trump to know these wars. We'll see. I did too. But a couple of these wars are just insane. A lot of moving parts. Israel being able to attack all their neighbors with impunity. Oh, I agree with that. I hate that so much. I understand, like, people say, oh, they're our allies. I get that, but I think this is stupid. I mean, I hope he wasn't involved. But I don't think he was. I don't know. Again, we'll see in the next couple of days. If Trump condemns this, he wasn't. Or even says anything about it. Because he's good at saying, hopefully he says something, not like he just pretends it never happened, but. L. Graham is so dumb. Yeah, well, yeah, Lindsey Graham's a dumbass. That's not really saying much, though. Imagine if this was Kamala's administration. Oh, yeah, we would have war with Russia right now. That's why I'm saying it's already an improvement over Harris. Just the fact we don't have World War III right now with Russia, that's already a better thing. At least India versus Pakistan hasn't happened yet. Oh, it almost did, but breaking. Trump released a new statement. Nothing ever happens. Hopefully. Israeli military official confirmed the strikes were targeting Iranian nuclear sites. Yeah, not surprised. That's always been their goal. But, you know, I was thinking more about this earlier today. Guys, how many years have they been saying this? That, oh, Iran's about to get nukes. Any day now, they're going to get nuclear weapons. They're going to bomb, like, the U.S. How long have they been saying that for? Anyone know? Because I swear, we've been hearing this for, like, 20 years now. Like, every day for the last 20 years, oh, Iran's about to get the nuke any day now. Any day now. Again, I'm not denying that I think they already did. Like, they already got the bomb. But either way, I just think this reminds me a lot of Iraq. Remember that? Iraq is going to have weapons of mass destruction. Quick, we got to take down Saddam Hussein. Yeah, that did not go too good. Since the Bush administration. Yeah, they've been saying this for 20 years. And so far there's been, what? Oh, there might be one in 20 years? Yeah, no. It's just fear-mongering. American Nerd for 2 just got on here. What the F is Israel doing? Not good stuff. Let's see, hold up. Elizabeth Warren said something. Hold up. She said something halfway smart. She said, Elizabeth Warren and Israel strike in Iran. This is deeply disturbing. Look, I don't agree often with the Trump administration, but I think here it's important to say we need more negotiation. We need de-escalation. We need to get to a deal. Wow. Elizabeth Warren said something halfway smart. Wow. American Nerd for 3. So I guess that LA isn't as important anymore. Yeah, no. If this escalates, everyone's gonna forget about LA. So China gave it to North Korea, didn't they? Oh, I don't know, but again, North Korea, they've been saying for 50 years. Oh, they're gonna bomb the US. Rare Warren W. Yeah, I mean, just common sense. MAGA Elizabeth Warren. Yeah. Rare Massachusetts W. Maryland Gotti for 2. Is there any hope? Yeah. I'm hoping that there's no escalation. How much work could possibly happen before Saturday? Oh, give it a day. Give it a day. We live in a bizarre world. Warren making a common sense point. Yeah, and meanwhile, Lindsey Graham's like, "Oh, we gotta support the Israel in the situation." Yeah, we're gonna see what happens the next couple of days, guys. I mean, it's gonna get interesting. I don't know how it turns out, but there still is like a 50% chance nothing ever happens. That's a funny thing about this. We'll see. If Trump doesn't get involved, I hope this boosts his approval rating. It's a strange one. I don't know how this is going to go. If Trump doesn't get involved, I hope... Oh, read that. It's crazy how we're not even 5 months into Trump's second term. Yeah, this has been crazy. It's nuts. Waiting on Fetterman to start yelling with the need for boots on the ground. That's true. Yeah, that's the one thing. When is Fetterman going to say something? Surely he says something. Okay. I don't think we're ever had a stream like this late for something on election or not debate related. Yeah, this is the latest, I think. Actually, I think there's the speakership election, actually. I think so. Who was running against Graham in 26? I don't know. Somebody. Hopefully somebody. Mike for 2. Massive L of 47 gave the go-ahead on this. It sounds like he didn't. It sounds like he did not get involved. Which, again, we'll see what Trump actually says, but the base crusader for 5. They're only one country that benefits from the U.S. intervention in the Middle East. Yeah. According to Spectator Index, an Israeli official says Iran has enough material to make up to 15. And it's said that for how many decades now? 2? Apparently, a high-rise apartment building just got obliterated. Almost certainly innocent people were killed inside. Oh, gosh. You know, we'll see. I think a lot of people are a lot of innocents are gonna die from this. Hoping not, but. American Nerd for 2. So what could Trump do to prevent this from escalating? I would say condemn Israel. You gotta condemn them. That's my take. Chance Drazek for 5. Lindsey Graham is just John McCain with a southern accent. By the way, Massey's practically asked to be the next Liz Cheney now. I'm so done with him. Yeah, he's been a jackass. So. By the way, I found the meme finally. This is like Lindsey Graham and like Tom Cotton right now. Holding Bloodfest of Iowa. 118 years old. Please, God, just let us nuke Iran. Nothing else matters. I'll do anything. Please, I just wanted to see Bernie Flesh one last time before I die. Respectable bipartisan. Ooh, Rubio said something. Rubio apparently said something. American Nerd for 3. Secretary of Everything, Rubio ain't gonna be happy. Apparently Rubio made a statement. Was that true? I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, found it. Here we go. Okay, Marco Rubio put out a statement. Tonight, Israel took unilateral action against Iran. We are not involved in strikes against Iran, and our top priority is protecting American forces in the region. Israel advised us that they believe the action was necessary for self-defense. President Trump and the administration have taken all necessary steps to protect our forces and remain in close contact with our regional partners. Let me be clear, Iran should not target U.S. interests or personnel. We were not involved with this. We were not involved with the bombing. You know what? I mean, we gotta see what happens, but it does not sound like Rubio's that happy here. It does not sound like he's happy. Like, obviously it's a statement, you can't tell, but this was a mess statement. Yeah, but it's better than, oh, you know, this was a necessary thing. No, it sounds like, yeah, they thought they had to do self-defense crap. This is a lot better than it could have. It's a lot better than it could have been, so. Because there's a chance of saying, oh, this is actually good. But no, it just sounds like they're saying, yeah, Israel told us we're going to do this. But we're not going to get involved. We're going to protect our forces. Good. I like that. Again, I would have wanted more, but I guess it's early. I gotta see what happens. Comment Secretary Rubio W. Yeah. This is a good thing, would have been an awful thing. Yeah, if he said that, we would have been trouble. But this is clearly, it's just them saying, you know, we're working our own stuff. What has Randy Fine said? Oh God, I don't want to know. MAGA Marco, yeah. Captain Potato for 2. Who would have handled this worse, Kamala or Jill and Co? I'm gonna say Kamala because she would have been drunk the entire time. She would have been drunk the entire time. And Tim Walz's a dumbass, so yeah. Does this mean we are not involved? Yes, this basically implies we're not involved whatsoever. We took no action in it. We did nothing. Yeah, I read the super chat. I read Captain Potato super chat. Yeah, I think Kamala would have been worse because at least Jill and them, they weren't drunk. They were just dumbasses. But Harris was drunk all the time. Tim Walz's a dumbass. American Nerd for 2. Imagine a phone call between Rubio and Netanyahu. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see here.